Somebody is mad. Somebody is mad because I was telling the truth. Somebody want to be mad and mess with my life because I'm telling the truth. Oh, collective. Somebody's pissed off that they know that they're going down. So basically, I'm speaking some truth right here and they're trying to mess with my life. As always, collective, here we go. Motherfuckers is mad. They're mad. They're mad. Oh, baby, they're mad. They so mad. Let me see something. I want to see where it ended. The last one. Oh, there we go. Yep, there we go. As soon as somebody, look at that. As soon as I felt somebody in my energy, my life gets messed up. Literally, right after. Literally, right after I feel the bitch in my energy, they fuck my life up. So you a hater watching my live and I'm speaking the truth and you mad, you trying to mess up my life, but now we're going to do part 2. So like I said, this stupid, dirty ass cop that now you showing that you abusing your power because now you're fucking with my life. So now this is proof. This might be my energy and not a collective energy. So again, you always fuck with my life and then you always expose yourself in my energy because right after I felt you in my energy, my life fucks up. So this is a dirty cop police that is abusing their power because they don't want to get exposed. And they're being investigated. And they're mad. So because you being exposed, you going broke. You can't pay these informants to do your job because you about to go to jail, bitch. And you want to come in and fuck with my life because you're getting exposed. Like I said, wasted energy. Now this dirty cop police that's out here paying the informant, they lost all their power and they're going broke trying to blind you. Or me. They broke into the wrong fucking spiritual house thinking that they're going to fucking fuck the message up and they're not. This informant that they were paying, they were using water magic. They wasted a lot of energy trying to mentally manipulate people. Their faith was tested and now they're being looked into this February. This is an ex-friend, or this is the ex-friend. The informant and this dirty cop are ex-friends now. And now this person got an attitude because there's traces that left behind. There's remnants, a small group or a trace, or there's something that's been left behind of them paying for this play. They broke into the wrong spiritual fucking house. And it has to do something with connected to animals. They could be doing spell work on animals, trying to spy on you through animals. These people lost all their power trying to blind you. This dirty cop police that's being investigated the month of February, which we are in now, trying to fucking set you up for money fraud. Then the 2 cards that I put out, look, they rotting from the inside out, collective. And people are lost respect for this dirty cop police that is trying to fuck with my life. Because they don't want to be exposed and you already exposed. everybody knows, whoever this dirty cop police is, if this is my energy, then everybody knows who you are. You being investigated by the FBI. So you could continue to fucking mess with my videos all the fuck you want. But at the end of the day, you still getting investigated. So what's the point of trying to disrupt the energy when you're being investigated? You don't want to believe it, that's fine, but the FBI keep popping up on every reader's table. So if you fucking with me, you must be fucking with every other reader that's picking up on the same energy. Because motherfuckers want to attack one person, but I'm more than one person. There's more people like me. But you want to fuck my shit up. I must be really important. I must be really, really important. I mean, really important. And every time you come and fuck my life, you show me how important I am. And you show me that I am on the money and I am speaking truth when it comes to this energy. Like I was saying, these bitches think that they not gonna get got. If motherfuckers that are known, judges, lawyers that are known, mayors, musicians, famous people are getting exposed this month, if they are expendable, what makes them think that these fucking small fried puppets that live in your neighborhood, that are on the online community, these families, these ex-friends, these ex-lovers, what makes them think that they are more important than the motherfuckers with name and presence in the world, whether they are corrupted or not? Things seem to be going down this month. And these little bitches think they safe. Ain't nobody safe. And fucking with my video ain't helping. I'm just gonna get back on the fucking line and keep exposing your stupid ass. So you just give me proof that a dirty cop police is fucking with my energy and abusing their powers because they don't want to be exposed. Because this is the energy that's out here. A dirty cop police and their ex-friend, a friend that they paid to make steal some type of mail, to do some type of spell work on you. And they're mad because they're being found out and they're being looked into. And you thought you were going to come in and fuck my life up. Again, this is the second time. Yesterday, the same thing that I had to do personal. But we're not even going to go into this personal. We're going to keep tapping into energy. It don't even matter if this is personal or collective. All we know that there is a dirty cop police that is abusing their power and is getting exposed. And they're being investigated by the government FBI. And they cannot run. Another indictment charge, what I said, another indictment charge will be piling up on this dirty cop-ass police. Because every time you get caught, it's more evidence. You keep incriminating yourself. You fucking with my life. You're cyberbullying me. You're harassing me. You're stalking me. Keep adding shit. Return to sender. It's being returned to sender, whatever you're doing. Trying to cause an eviction. You trying to call me an eviction? You paid an informant to try to cause an eviction, but you lost all your power. You don't got no power and you don't got no money. You ain't got money to pay your informants. You're going to jail. You have a dissociative identity disorder. Yeah, you're a copycat. You don't know who you want to be. You a whole cop. And I am not a cop. Some of these people that you're attacking are not police. How are you trying to be in copycat energy? Stupid. Make it make sense. You trying to enslave souls by abusing your power? An undivine masculine feminine energy is being looked into. They shall perish. Energy don't lie. They fumbled the bag. Yeah, the actions taken against you will have them in great regret. Yes, they will. Trying to blind you, trying to set you up for fucking money fraud. They up the creek, river, ocean, and all paddles without a paddle. They drowning, collective. Yeah, they were being used to cause havoc. Somebody was being used to cause havoc. You could try to attack my heart, or you want. I don't know what you expect. You think I'm going to pass out in the fucking camera? You think you're going to cause some type of emotional reaction that you're not going to get? So now somebody's watching me. They fuck with my live, the first part. Now this live, they're trying to send me some type of heart chakra attack. Boy, sit down. Girl, sit down. You doing something overboard? Now you're writing from the inside out. Yeah, fake death. You fake the death. You trying to fake my death? You fake my death? Or you trying to fake your death? You fake somebody's death? Somebody's death. Somebody's death you faked. Either your own or somebody's or mine, but whoever energy this is. You faked somebody's death that was unstoppable. Dream deferred, not defeated. You couldn't defeat somebody. Another indictment charge is piling up. You're trying to enslave somebody's soul, and whatever you did is be returned back to sender, and you shall perish. You up the river, creek, and all water without power. You want to drown, bitch. Yeah, now you insecure. I bet you are. They insecure because it's not. They fumbled the bag. Yeah, for being naughty by nature. They insecure because they were naughty by nature. They have a dissociative identity. They don't know who they are. Yeah, you know what they are? They're a bunch of lowlives. That's what they are. And you're being liberated. I'm being liberated because they broke into the wrong spiritual house and they did something overboard. Yeah, they're a bunch of heathens. These people are a bunch of heathens. They don't got no soul. Soulless beings. Yeah, they were out here doing jar spells. Confirmation with the jar spells. Where is that? Anyway, I'm not even going to mess it up. But they're doing jar spells. So confirmation with the guy that was in the jar. So they doing jar spells, collective. They're trying to put you. Yeah, they trying to swap souls. Dream steal. They're trying to swap your soul. Yeah, but measures are being taken. They being looked into for being naughty by nature, for being a bunch of heathens. They lost their fucking power, lost respect for trying to blind you and set you up for money fraud, and for trying to cause you an eviction, for trying to enslave your soul. This dirty cop and their informants are going to jail. So you could try to fuck with my life all you want, but the message is still going to get across, and you're mad that you're being exposed. Whether this is collective energy or my energy or somebody else's timeline, or it could be period in the world, whoever it is, these dirty cops are being exposed and they're going to jail for the people that they pay to fuck with you, for gang stalking you, for harassing you, for doing spell work on you, for trying to steal your shit, for trying to cause you an eviction, for trying to steal or break and enter in your home, or your place, your space, your mind, whatever it is that they're doing. It doesn't matter what it is at this point. They're done. It's over because they did too much. You know, when you do too much of something, it's not healthy. When you eat too much of something, it's not healthy. When you drink too much of something, it's not healthy. Even water. When you drink too much water, you can get water intoxication. You can poison yourself by drinking a lot of water. If you didn't know, now you know. So too much of everything will fuck you up. Strangers have the key. If strangers have the key to your houses, because that means your property manager, your landlord is corrupted. Somebody that works in your property management is corrupted. That would be the only solution or way they can have your keys. Unless you lost your keys like me. I lost my keys, and instead of somebody giving me my keys back, they took my keys and decided to enter in my home. So unless you could have lost your keys, somebody found them, never gave them back. There could be many solutions. You could have a family member that made a copy of your keys. Somebody that had access to your home could have had a copy of your keys. My situation was I lost my keys. I accidentally left my key. What really happened, and I know what happened, I either accidentally left my key in the door, opening the door, because that has happened before. And instead of somebody giving me my keys, they knew it was my keys. Instead of giving me my keys, they decided to be a little bitch ass nigga and come in my fucking house. Ending time is up for these people. Ending time is up for this person that has the gift of gab. This undivine masculine feminine energy that's been fucking mentally manipulating people to attack you. It's ending for this. The month of February, they're about to be alone, flying solo in this fucking attacks and war with you. Yeah, death call. They're about to be, like I said, ending time is up. Death call. They're about to, maybe somebody might pass away. Death, ending. Yeah, from this death to the spiritual warfare. Because someone is on your side, collective. There's going to be an end to this. The government is involved. The good government. This person is a seductive schmutt. Like I said, they're going to fucking jail. This could be a cop that's a tarot reader psychic. This backstabber is getting stabbed in the back. A feminine energy. Somebody has a secret. They're going crazy and delusional, insane, trying to happening, service interrupted, trying to fuck with your shit. Yeah, because you're about to be the first millionaire in your family. That's why they're messing with you, because they know that this money is coming. They know that you got dharma. They know that you got good luck. You know what I do? You want me to show you what I did? I'm going to show you right now what I just did. I'm going to show you. Try to put a lot. This is it's going to be. You want to know how to fix your eye? Be a MacGyver. You know MacGyver? Everybody knows MacGyver. Be a MacGyver and put a lock inside your house that when you open the door, you only have the key to open the door. So if they try to break in your home, you have an inside lock that when you open the door, you open it. I'm going to show you what I mean. Yeah, you got to try to find a camera system that doesn't use Wi-Fi. So my suggestion is if you have like an old phone, just use the camera. There's stuff that only runs on a USB or freaking, trust me, I got shit in my house. But they can't come in because I got a lock on the inside. But I'm going to show you a little bit real quick of what I mean. I'm not going to show you how I got it set up because then they're going to know how I got it set up. But I'm just going to show you real quick. I have a lock. I'm covering I'm covering the top so nobody sees how it's connected. But I have a lock on the inside of my door. Inside, right? If I open my door, hold on. So when I open my door, I have a little space and I have a key and I open the lock like that. So MacGyver a lock inside your home. Find little cameras and little recorders.